Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing good. I'm gonna do a quick general reading for you while I have some time before I pick up my kiddo. So if you came across this, this message can be for you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I'm just putting it out there. First off, getting the moon. So you guys could be really affected right now by the moon. I know we're approaching an eclipse on the 30th. So that's going to be a time of really uncovering that like deeper stuff, like the traumas, but also like processing and integrating. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be leaving behind these like illusions that have kind of kept you pulled into the past. A lot of you could be tapping more into your intuition too. All right, let's see what else. Also, illusions can be coming to the surface. You could be seeing certain situations differently than you ever have before, like calmer, dealing with them in a different way, just kind of seeing the like divine orchestration, I just feel. Also, I get a lot of you with the Page of Cups. A lot of you are learning how to love yourselves. And I know it sounds silly because it's so mainstream now to self-love, but when it really does come to yourself, it's harder than it sounds like. We can easily tell people, with the strength, we could easily tell people, I love myself, you should love yourself, you should do this, but when it really comes down to like the work, I think we forget it and we put ourselves aside and we tell other people to do it or we help other people. But with the strength coming up, you're literally being guided to, it's on an emotional level, like self-regulation, honoring yourself. So I just make a list of different self-love acts. They're gonna be different for every person, but just make a list and this is like your go-to list. Anytime you start to feel your energy dip, go to that list. It could literally be anything from reading a book, taking a walk in nature, watching Netflix for an entire day. It's going to be different for each person, but every time you go to that list, when you feel your energy drop, you're consciously setting an intention to the universe that I'm going to nurture myself. I'm going to put myself first in this moment. And that's going to gain a lot of strength for you, inner strength. It's going to help you tame these intense emotions that are coming to the surface with the moon. So almost see it again as divine. Like if people are triggering you, you're now getting a chance to deal with it in a different way than you ever have before. And it's all going to revolve around how is this honoring me? Like not people pleasing, not making decisions for people and their well-being. Like, of course, we're not going to be assholes, but we're going to first check in with ourselves. Does it feel good to talk to this person? Does it not feel good to talk to this person? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. Yeah. Okay, we got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So I do get that for some of you, you're gonna have a water sign coming forward and offering some sort of connection or love. That doesn't have to be a water sign, just someone that's in their emotions, possibly someone from the past. And I get that it's going to be a reflection of the work you're putting into yourself. So that self-love, it's going to be like this mirror. The more you're caring for yourself, the more you're putting yourself first, it's magnetic. People are going to match that, especially someone, it could be a masculine energy, it doesn't need to be, but it's someone who takes action through their emotions. So they're open, they talk about their feelings, and then they're gonna be offering it, possibly around the full moon, I get. Oh yeah, you are in your power right now. Wow. Okay, so we got the Queen of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Queen of Discs, or Pentacles. So right now you're being asked to follow those things that light you up. So a lot of you could own your own business, I really get, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So a lot of you are taking a new step into a direction that lights you up. It's something you've been really passionate about. Some of you, it's going to be doing something like tarot reading or owning your own business, or I don't know. Some of you are creators and you create through like channeling or something. Sisterhood is really important for you guys right now, or just like, it doesn't matter. Again, gender isn't important. It's more just celebration, rejoicing with people that light you up, because there's some sort of decision you're making right now. It could be between people. Obviously, this is general, so take it as it resonates. Some of you, it's going to be through work. It's like, do I want to stay in this comfortable, familiar life that I have lived so far? Or am I ready to take that next step towards whatever it is? For some of you, it's traveling. Some of you, it's leaving behind an old job that doesn't serve you anymore to start your own business. Some of you, it's letting go of that old relationship or old way of being in a relationship in order to grow, step outside of your comfort zone and invite in either a deeper love or just a deeper connection within your love. Some of you are going to be leaving behind a relationship and stepping into your independence through traveling. But the second choice is going to be most fulfilling. That uncomfortable expansion choice is the one I feel that most of you are going to be taking. And so to ease the pain, I just got like growing pains of the leaving behind those past comfortable, familiar energies, especially if it like resonates with how you viewed yourself your whole life, or how you were raised, or relationships you've been in that seem like a pattern, different bodies, same kind of energy. In order to kind of counteract that like shame, guilt that kind of comes up when you leave something behind from the past, because especially relationships or even jobs, even just like that fear of like, I'm not enough. What if I don't get this again? What if it's not going to be, as good as it used to be? Lean into your friends. I get like, get out there, have fun, be a little more extroverted, be around other people, maybe go travel, even if it's to a town over, just to get a shift in like people, experience, because I see you really caring about your own well-being, and you're also really groundedness. You're really focusing on how can I nurture myself? Like, how can I ground my emotions? A lot of you have been feeling a lot of anxiety, but it comes because you've been putting yourself second. But I see someone coming in with love offers. Okay. And you might not be fully open to this, because with the Seven of Swords popping out, this person possibly hurt you in the past, or you've been hurt by another connection in the past. So you kind of are like, what are you hiding from me? Are you trying to take advantage of me? But the Hermit jumping out with that, I love that, because it's bringing light to darkness. So yeah, you're going to notice red flags now. You're going to speak up when someone maybe you can feel is trying to manipulate you. Speak up on it. Call them out. You're not taking that approach that you used to take, where you just kind of were quiet and dealt with it or put your feelings aside. Like, no, you're standing in your power with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. This is like a time of introspection for you, but I also get integration like really strongly in my mind. So I feel like you've been like learning a lot about stuff, how to work through emotions, I just got narcissism in my mind. So maybe you've dealt with someone that's kind of like been really shady, and it made you question your own self and your own intuition. I just don't see that happening anymore. I see you literally breaking cycles because of a choice you're gonna make. Yeah, definitely revolved around heartbreak. So betrayal, loss, heartbreak. It could even, again, be in work. It could be someone kind of taking advantage of you, and now you're speaking your truth, or you're leaving behind a person that kind of messed with your emotions, took advantage of you. Yeah, this is a gift. This is literally pushing you towards the next step of your life. So lean in, like ask what the gift is and everything. Anything bad happening, switch like bad to contrast, kind of looking at it as contrasting situations are coming in order to show me what I don't want, in order to literally put out hits of desires for what I do want. So you're really, I do see a lot of you taking on some new work, taking an offer from a new job, or starting your own business. I really do feel. It's because you're leaving behind this like, who am I? I'm not enough kind of energy. You're literally stepping in your power and you're like, I am enough, and I am enough for the right person, and I am enough for the right job. Just see any like rejection as redirection. Yeah, you were just like meant for a lot more. And you knew it the whole time. I feel like it was just more like not doing your best. Like you wanted to make sure you did your best, make sure it wasn't you that was like the issue, I guess. But this is all happening exactly as it's supposed to. And the timing of it is divine too, that it's a very powerful time, like out there cosmically. Yeah. Okay, yeah. 10 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. So you're feeling like a lot is on your shoulders right now. You could feel like it's one thing after another. Or this could be like the recent past. Just like lots on your shoulders of other people's stuff. Again, that people pleasing keeps poking in my mind. But it's because you're presented a situation, a decision to put yourself first. So the 2 of Swords is about mental conflict, but you have 2 decisions. Again, you have 2 decisions with the wand. So are you going to put yourself first, or are you going to put someone else first? Because it's going to be reflected back to you. So my guidance for you is, you know, how can you balance yourself, your own life, and let that reflect in the decisions you make? It might not be easy. It might be leading you to letting somebody go that you've had this attachment or trauma bond or connection with for so long. But the second you do release that, it's going to bring somebody in that honors your emotions, that literally sees your emotions as, and your emotional availability as attractive and magnetic. Like they want that. Yeah, I get a lot of you are going to have some love connections coming in. So let's see what else. What is this mental conflict about? I feel like it's about a person or a job. The 2 of Pentacles, you guys are getting all the decision cards. Yeah, for some of you, it's a job, because this job makes you feel out of whack. You feel out of alignment when you get to it. People don't treat you right, or you just feel like you're not living your purpose. And then for others of you, it's a relationship that throws you off kilter as soon as you talk to them, or maybe you go back. It feels good in the moment, you leave, you feel depleted again. It really is just the universe shaking you and saying, I'm just reflecting back what you're feeling about yourself. So if you're feeling unworthy, you're going to continue to attract people that will not honor your worth. But the second you start to like dive into that, I get a lot of you with like women, like other women, or just like friends. You're going to be, I don't know, just, it's like a little sisterhood I keep getting, like being really raw and open about your emotions to the point where these people help you move through these hard times and help you see your worth. Some of you could be starting to go to therapy for like the first time ever. And that's going to be really good for you. Yeah, you guys are moving out of a hard time with the 6 of Swords. So this is moving towards calmer waters, especially mentally, like all that overthinking. You're moving out of conflict into resolution. But that happens because you're leaving behind something from the past. It's more of a pattern, but it's reflected in relationships, your work, the people you connect with. I just get strongly, I choose me. So that's really your lesson here, is like, oh, and I honor myself in every decision I make. So are you honoring yourself when you deal with certain people, or does it feel draining? Does it feel like you're abandoning yourself in order to help these people? You can love them, but you don't necessarily have to receive them. You know what I mean? What else? Oh, okay. So your advice right now with the Ace of Pentacles, seeing this as a gift, that really is your, oof, gosh, okay, the 4 of Wands on the bottom. So a lot of you are calling in this mirror person, right? So this is like marriage. This is soulmate love. This is, it's just a really wholesome energy. It's a firm foundation. And you can see with the 2 wands here and then the 2 wands here, it's like a parallel, like they're mirroring each other. And that's why they're able to celebrate. And it's an authentic celebration. It's not like, you know, I like you, you like me. We have our secret trauma that we're not going to tell each other about. And then it comes out later. Like this is, you did the work, this person did the work, and then you connect. And this could be someone from the past that you almost had to let go, and they come back doing their own work again, like a reflection, but you're not going to need to know right now. It's literally just, how can I honor myself, spend more time with friends that make you feel good? And also this law of attraction based advice is, let's say you want to attract a love, like a soulmate love, authentic. You're done with the old habits, patterns of connections. Okay, so start putting it in your intention to see love everywhere you go, to pick up on love, because you're going to see it in your friends. You're going to be like, wow, they really do love me. They really do support me. This really is unconditional. So then pick up on that. That's evidence of what that intention you just put out to see love. You'll see it in random pedestrians walking. You'll notice love, and it's like a genuine. You'll notice it everywhere. So that gets you at that frequency. You want to be up here in order to attract love up here. If you're down here thinking like, I miss this person, it's never going to work out for me, this is all the bad things that's happened, you're going to continue to attract that. Let's see more about the person coming in. What's coming in? What's coming in? Yeah, there's going to be some temptation. Oh, with the Lovers. Okay. With the Hierophant underneath that. So there is a deeper commitment coming in. Okay. I love this. And what I love about this Lovers card is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but this man or masculine energy is admiring the feminine energy, which is connecting to source. Like she's literally looking up here. She's more focused on her own alignment, her own well-being, and he's literally magnetized to her. And this connection really has to do with like a higher commitment. It's divinely orchestrated, like I was saying, but also very woke, I guess you could say. Like this person coming in stimulates your mind. You guys communicate, you work together, you grow. And I don't feel like you were able to have that with the old person. Unless for some of you, of course, it's general. Maybe this person is going through like their own spiritual awakening and you guys are going to get to mirror it. And maybe they're just kind of following in your footsteps, but you're not focused on that. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. And then it's reflected back. It's going to be different for everybody, but there's going to be temptation with the devil. That's like a trauma bond. That's feeling almost like obsessed, like connected at like an obsession level. Like I don't want to be alone. I don't want this person to find someone else. It's almost like having a control or like a bondage to someone out of fear, first out of trust and desire. So your victory with the 6 of Wands comes from you really separating yourself from that, almost cutting the cord with whatever connection or whatever, I don't know, there's some just sort of fear connecting you to something, seeing the gift in it too. Ooh, okay, so something you can also do if there's someone in particular, again, whether it's like a person or a boss or whatever, that has hurt you or that you just feel when you think of them, you feel really low vibrational, make a list of positive aspects. This is an Abraham Hicks trick. And it will shift your energy. So if you are able to, without too much resistance, go really general with it and be like, okay, they taught me that they taught me what I don't want, so now I know what I do want. What do I not want that they showed? Or you don't even have to go on that. What do I do want now? What did they teach me that I want? You want someone honest. You want someone that cares about your emotions. You want someone that honors you, that has their own sense of firm foundation within Yeah, someone that wants a deep level of commitment, someone that can emotionally regulate themselves. Because there is something really good coming in. You guys are being blessed in multiple different ways. It's really just knowing that it's coming, expecting it to come, getting excited, and literally just saying, universe, I can't wait to see how good this is going to get. I know it's coming. I can't wait to see how you do it, but I don't need to know when. I don't need to know how. I just need to know my whys. And if you ever start doubting, make a list of why do you want this ultimate love? Why do you want this job that's going to give you freedom, and really focus on the essences. So you want this connection because it's going to make you feel expansive, it's going to feel yummy, and it's going to feel exciting, it's going to feel authentic, it's going to feel healthy, it's going to make you grow. Maybe your family will benefit from it. What about this job? What are these people going to feel when they're, you know, buying your product or working beside you or working for you? You know, you're going to make people feel inspired and motivated and comforted. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for everybody, but like focus on the vision for the future versus the trauma from the past, because you guys are very powerful right now. Are you fucking kidding me? As I say that, the 9 of Cups with the 10 of Cups, you guys, you can't make this up. So dream come true card, this woman is literally standing in front of her dreams. And it's so perfect that it comes out being clarified with the 10 of Cups, which is then she was only missing 1 cup. She still felt happy, fulfilled, but being in this energy, seeing all the things. So notice right now what is working in your life. Make a list of 9 or more things that are working. That shit is magnetic. I can't even tell you. I'm literally sitting in a store that I have manifested because I just kept seeing it. I just visualized it. I wanted a store that made people feel good, that when they smelled the smell, it just made them feel calm. And literally people will walk in and be like, oh, it smells so good, I feel so calm. And I'm like, yes, because I set that intention. That was my vision. That was my why. You guys are powerful. You have these dreams lined up for you. It's just a matter of feeling worthy enough to receive them and leaving behind the past and not feeling guilty about it, because you're meant for more. Your purpose is it's big. It's big. Wow. I'm so excited. I'm taking this in for myself as well. Okay, I gotta go pick my kid up in a minute, so we're gonna pull some future energy cards. This is beautiful. I want you to write down right now, your affirmation moving forward is, I honor myself in every decision I make, okay? So that means who you talk to, who you see, what you do, what you buy, what you eat, what you drink, whatever it is, you're honoring yourself. Maybe it makes someone else uncomfortable. That's okay, I'm honoring myself. And you're gonna show them through example. Sometimes life's not easy, but you gotta put yourself first. They're gonna see that. Your kids will learn through example. Your partner will learn through example. Your boss, your employees, everybody. So future energies for the collective. I love this. I'm so excited. All right. Woo. I'm not going to take all those because there's a little too much. Justice. I love it, you guys. This is like that ultimate balance, that ultimate truth and integrity energy. If you feel like you've been wronged in the past, you're really going to be setting yourself up for success. So there's no blame for anyone, because you needed that lesson. You needed that person to treat you shitty so that you could want more. You needed them to push you through out of your comfort zone, so that you could. If it was a job, you needed to be treated like shit so you could be like, I'm not gonna settle for this, I'm gonna start my own. Yeah, ooh, the 8 of Swords, you're literally being pulled out of this mental conflict. So the 8 of Swords can kind of be like a self-imposed prison kind of thing in your mind. But these are the after tarot, so it's like a step after future energies, possible future energies. And you can see here, she's getting out of that. So maybe a lot of you, like I said, are going to therapy or just like working on your thoughts. How to Do the Work by Nicole Lapura is a really beautiful book that just popped in my mind. That's all about rewriting like childhood limiting beliefs that have kind of kept you stuck in your head, unworthiness, stuff like that. All right, future energies for the collective. Oh, the Ace of Wands. There is some passionate new beginning coming in for you. Again, work, love, whatever, but it lights you up. And it's something out of nowhere. The universe is just gonna say, oh, you're really feeling yourself. You're really seeing passion and getting that kind of spark going. It's gonna match it times 10. And it's gonna move really quickly with the Knight of Swords. That's quick movement. That's communication coming in quickly. Offers coming in quickly. Love offers coming in quickly. Use your discernment. Again, does it honor me? Does this person make me feel open and safe, or does my body constrict around them? Listen to that, because you're being, I don't even want to say tested, but in a sense you are. You're being presented old stuff, some of you, so that you can approach it differently. A lot of you are going to speak your truth. Yeah, definitely to people that have triggered you with the Five of Wands. You're going to be speaking your truth, but you're also you're done. You're done with the reactions. You're done with, a lot of you are responding. Oh, I'd say done, and the 10 of Swords comes out. So you're done. You're done with the triggers. You've done the work, okay? So you are able to now put them to rest. And I'm really proud of you guys for that. That's big. A lot of you are leaving behind for good old connections, or old ways of thinking, old self-limiting beliefs, because swords really are just about the mind, intellect, thoughts. And it's not affecting you. Things aren't affecting you emotionally the way they used to, which is really cool. Anything else for the collective? The Star. Ah, I love it. So you guys are healing. Some of you are going to be in the spotlight, doing something you love, being noticed for it, but mostly you guys are healing. Some of you are going to write a book about your journey. Some of you are going to be facilitating healing, people working through stuff like that you've been through. And then someone's going to just come in and take your heart. If you want a family, it's a really good sign. 6 of Cups is like success and love. Possibly someone from the past or a past life. They're just going to feel like home. It's going to be very like childlike energy, safe, fun, expansive. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, okay. Look at that. Wow. Okay. So 7 of Swords came out again with the Magician and Judgment. So really what this is saying is you're done being fooled. Where there's been people that have taken advantage of you in the past, you're actually realizing, in a sense, without shame or guilt, how you've put yourself in those situations. And again, divinely, that's where the guilt and shame is abolished, because you needed those situations to bring you to this expansion. With the Magician and the Judgment card coming up, you are going to be manifesting the life of your dreams. This is something you have wanted forever. It's a rebirth, it's a renewal, it's like this resurrection, like where you felt like, fuck, life is not going the way I want. It's just one thing after another. It's the same person, different face. You're realizing your power with the Magician, like, oh, well, I guess that's evidence of where my mind has been. It hasn't been feeling worthy. It hasn't been open to receiving. And then with the Judgment card, you're like, shit, I have control over this. I have the power. You pray. Praying is so powerful. You don't have to be religious, just putting it out there that I am open to receiving help for this. Writing things out, pen to paper, and always in the essence. I always tell people, like, make a list for anything, your partner that you want to come in, your future partner. What are some main qualities that they will make you feel? Because that is where the universe lines up with you. It's a frequency thing. A job, I'm ready for this renewal.